Molweni, sanibonani, bhotani, dumelang, thobela, abusheng, lochani, good afternoon or good day. Ladies and gentlemen, zidosha nezidoshakazi zikanonkwenkwezi. Hlala nami ndihlale nawe ungashengi, ungandishiyi nangomnye umzuzu ndingayintoni na ngaphandle kwakho. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Yeah, I'm just here to report, guys. Yeah, I've been absent the past few days because I don't have good news this time around, and I wasn't sure whether to share. But today I feel a lot better, and I feel like, yeah, it's okay to share. This is something that everyone will go through once in a while. We've experienced death in the family, and so it's not a shame. I don't think it's something that has to be kept a secret. I usually think I'm a strong person, but this time around, it hit hard. And everyone was actually shocked to realize that I too can be weak. Sometimes I don't usually cry. I don't usually shed tears. When there's news of a death. And I can't tell you why. I'm generally just, I don't know. I can't say I'm not an emotional person, because I am very emotional. But when it comes to death, I usually am the strongest in the family. I usually take the role of, wanting to be responsible for everything, wanting to make sure that everyone is okay, wanting to be strong for everyone. But this time around, I just lacked that strength. And I also felt like, you know what, it's okay to break down. We lost our sister-in-law, Nwabisa, my younger brother, brother younger brother, Uphakamisa, paid lobola, I think October 2019. And I met Nwabisa December 2019. So this December was gonna be 2 years with her in the family, and we grew so close. She just became close with everyone, and there's family dynamics as well, because she comes from the same village my mom comes from. Her family is literally neighbors with my mom's family, you understand? So we know her growing up, you understand? She's that child that used to play with my nieces and nephews, my younger sisters and cousins. So she joined the family, as as an in-law, but we already knew who she was, but not that deep. So when she became one of us, we just, we bonded so much. We bonded so much. We live in a village, Ekiltoni. Most of the times it's just me and her in the yard. My sisters, my brothers, everyone is usually away. Like, everyone works like very far, Joburg, Cape Town, PE. So Tamela goes to, lives in hostel in Kingdomstown. So I'm usually just alone here with Unwabisa, just the two of us, because Umakulu has been around my mom, that is. Aunt is usually around, but this time around she left after go to Soham, which was on the 7th. She left for Joburg, for Carltonville. So she's been in Carltonville since then. So the past 3 months we've been, in this yard alone. We got along so well, like so well. She understood me, and I'd like to think I kind of understood her, you understand? Every time I come back from Intlombe, even if I come back at like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, she would wake up and, come sit with me, wanting me to share, you understand, umgosi, imihlinzo yasentlombeni, ukuthi ngubani obhatyazileyo, um the drill, man. Xa benisentlombeni, you know she knows almost all the characters, of people that I usually tlomba with. So she will want to know, when's Antoni umamkwayi this time? Ugama yena besenza ntoni? I would be, gladly sharing, you understand? Sometimes over a glass of whatever, brandy, and she would never drink with me, never. Because ngesixhosa, that's how it is. Like, umakoti is not expected to have fun and enjoy drinks with indodakazi yakhe, and she respected that. And also, like, felt like, you know what, I'm generally a liberal person, but I realized I don't want to spoil culture. The way my parents want things done, I don't want to spoil that. I don't want to mess that up, you know, especially for her, you understand? So she was willingly, that person that would sit with me whilst I sip my, my adult juice, telling her what was going on as Mtlombeni, the challenges I met, and all of that. All that, like, since she came to this home, I probably have cooked less than 10 times in all the 365 days times 2. So, like, what, 720 whatever days, I've cooked less than 10 times, because she is just there, and she is just that person that enjoys, taking care of people. She took care of us, all of us. Preparing dinner was like, for her, it was like, it came as second nature, you understand? And her dinners were always like elaborate. It was never just a simple meal, G. We are on, like, nah. And, like, she would think through a dish, that's how much she loved us. My breakfast, she really took care of me. When she goes to town, to get whatever she needs for herself, she would make sure to bring me something, a chocolate, or she knows how I love junk food, so she would always bring me something. When I'm having a fight with my mother or auntie, she would always come up with a plan, how to reiterate. you know and Moshile, she would give me ideas, as to how to resolve Mosha Gwam and wara 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 wara. That's how close we were. How close we were. When I have to go away, she would sit and pack my clothes for me. Like, pack the suitcase for me. Like, she knew me in and out within a short space of time. My brother, for that matter, I just wish he never gets to see this video, because I don't think he'll be impressed, with what I have to say about him. But, that guy, he is such a mess of a person. You understand? He's the type of a guy I will not want to marry. Never. You understand? Upamisa is, I don't know, man. He is just an easygoing person, but too easygoing. Ne? Goes with the flow. You get me? He's that guy that, he worries about nothing. Like, literally, he worries about nothing. You understand? Whether the sun is coming or going, kuye kuyafana, kunye kuyafana. He's just a jolly person through and through. So for me, I would be like, I don't know how you do it. Umntu ongakabe serious nakayi-one ukubona. Labhuti lowana, ubrother wam, labhuti akonqeni sani konwaba iveki yonke. Ukubona. He is a reservist in Defense Force. So he's usually away most of the times. Like, he spends 6 months away, and he'll come back for maybe a week or two, and then gone again. So I'd be like, how do you do it, girl? You know, not seeing your person for like, you know. But she was just cool with having us as her family and not and her husband not being around. Um, you know, her husband, they got along. So they got along. I'd be like, I could never, you know. Phamisa is that man that you have to like, you have to change up ebusweni into ababhuti hayi kaloku uzawuvasa ophamisa ngababhutisana uvuka elalini emathileni kwenzeka into ethile phakamisa sepha uyeva uyawuvasa ngobuya so unkosikazi wakhe behlala ngomgada uyeva athi xa esithi pa uyavuka kuthiwe nangamanzi nansi ibhrukhwe so like it was nice watching them. Like it would be nice watching Pamisa trying to run away because unalo sis late. I mean that girl uvasa kayi-2 every day, morning and evening. I'd be like never, not uvasa kayi-2 unless it was too hot. But nakhona, guys. So yena ulela lady sana uyavasa unwabisa hayi nje kancinci. So Phamisa would be like, yo hayi lo sisi makandimele benivasile nje izolo. That's why I'm saying I wish he never sees this video. Come on. So when he comes back, mhlambi ke etips ke brothers, she'd be like, yo ndimvasa okwenyawo ke. Ukubane uvasa umuntu otipileyo umvasa inyawo zakhe. He was truly a wife, guys. So we are so hurt. We are so hurt. It still doesn't make any sense. She wasn't sick for long. She complained of a headache. Maybe 2 days. Because I remember I was still in Carltonville when I wanted to send money. Because Utamela, yeah, because wow, the daughter I have is so dramatic. She took photos of the cupboards, like the empty cupboards and the fridge that is empty. Took photos and just sent the photos. No message, nothing. Hey, like she's saying, no nwaba eGauteng thina singonwabanga ukubona. So I called, I was saying, okay guys, I'll send money so you can go to eQonce. Yeah, yabo. Kuyothengwa inyama and whatever else. Yabo, silela khaya ke thina ke food is food ngenyama. We eat inyama apha ekhaya like on a daily basis. Uyayibona la nto. So we can't even apha eAlisa sikwazi kufuneka yaseQonce inyama because wow ukubona eyakwamabhovula. I don't know whether because ke singobhovula but sifuna leya yakwamabhovula ufumane la variety uyayiqona ufumane wena T-bone steak ufumane wena brisket kube khona ulusu phayana kube inhloko yehagu ngapha kube yo this family I'm telling you kube ngunqiyo yo ngapha kube ndixelela mina ngabantu bakwabhovula yeba ukubona thetha amanqinanga umane ndikhumbuza lona manqine enkukhu chicken feet ezanto zonqamfuza mani apha emini ngeli xesha kusaphekiwe. So Nwabisa, that was her role apha ekhaya ukuthi uyayibona ukuthi istock siyaphela efrijini. She would have to go to Kingdom's Town ayostocka yeva because wow she knows ukuthi yabona caba iyatyiwa inyama kulomzi ukubona ugqithe ke futhi uyayibona laa nto. So I called them telling Utamel I'm gonna send money so that they go to a king the following day. Utamel was like, no, this is Sunday now. Utamel was like, no, I don't think Mama will be able to go. She calls her Mama. Yeah, because ngathi akasiva right. I took it for granted. I was like, oh, mhlawumbi udiniwe nje. And then on Monday morning, we get a call from Utamela. Mama is not fine and I've arranged for a drive because I left my car. I've arranged for a driver, got a driver was next door to help us take her to hospital. Imagine Tamela is 13 years old, but she was able to ukulungiselela umuntu omdala, find her IDs and everything, bamvase, amtshintshe, and then rushed her off to hospital. When they got to the hospital, ugqirha wathi iswekile iphansi, high blood inyukile, and we don't know her to have a history of any of those chronic diseases. So it was just a shock nje. And then in the evening she passed away, evening of Monday, and we had to drive back when Tuesday morning we had to drive back because akakho umuntu omdala, uThamela is alone apha endlini. Can you imagine a 13-year-old umphanga guys, a whole mphanga uziswe ngotata abangaphi Thamela uthi bayi-13 abatata, bawuzise emntaneni una 13 years old ukubone. I think she's been through the most. So yeah guys, that's it. But I think I'm slowly, I don't know, I can't say getting used to it, because the funeral is next week's Thursday. We are preparing for the funeral, and you can imagine, they were a young couple, recently married. So they hadn't planned that far, so insofar as funeral policies are concerned. So we are doing our best, to make sure that we give her the best send off, um, um, regardless of the circumstances. So yeah, that's it guys. So our family church has agreed to handle the funeral for us on Thursday next week. So that's what we are busy with now. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. So that's it guys. Yeah, may her soul rest in peace. We may never understand what happened. I'm just sorry I was not here, because I feel like if I was here I would have seen like much sooner there's something wrong. I would have rushed her to hospital. I don't know, but we were not here, and that's what pains me. Umntwana abantu was alone, when she met her death. But yes, Zabasatin will hang in there. Yeah, I just wanted to bring you up to speed guys, otherwise I'll be churning more videos, because I think producing content for me when I'm not okay is kind of therapeutic. So I might just be, um, posting more videos during this time. Don't be surprised. Otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for everything.